Welcome to the second week of this massive open online course on PLSQL Fundamentals. You are viewing the fifth video of this week, Implementing Loops in PLSQL. As you already know, Jill's organization announced a one-time bonus to all its employees on the occasion of completing 10 years in the industry. You also know that Jill is using conditional constructs provided by PLSQL in calculating the varying bonus entitlements. But there are more than 100 employees in Jill's organization for whom the bonus entitlement has to be calculated. Can you imagine how time-consuming it can be if Jill has to repeatedly execute the same program for every employee? Do you wonder if there is a way to have the bonus calculation logic alone executed repeatedly for a list of employees? Yes, it is possible, and this is exactly where loops come into picture. Using PLSQL loops allows you to repeatedly execute a set of statements for a predefined number of times or until an exit condition is reached. PLSQL provides three types of loop structures as basic loop that performs repetitive action till the exit condition is met, while loops that perform iterative actions based on a condition, for loops that perform iterative actions based on a count. Note that every loop statement must have an exit condition. Otherwise, the program enters into an infinite loop condition which never ends. To learn detailed syntax of each of these types, click the link given in the YouTube video description. Let us address Jill's requirements with the help of a basic loop now. Here is a sample code to calculate the varying bonuses for all the employees in the HR database. A case construct is used to calculate the bonus amount based on the service period. Notice that the entire bonus calculation logic is placed between loop and end loop keywords. These keywords indicate that all the statements coded between them have to be repeatedly executed. But how many times do they execute repeatedly? To define an exit point to this loop, you have to specify an exit condition. Here, the exit condition is specified as exit when v_emp_count is equal to 0, which means that whenever the value of v_emp_count becomes 0, the control comes out of the loop. Let's look at the program execution now. To start with, the total number of employee records in the table is retrieved into the v_emp_count variable. After executing this query, PLSQL encounters the loop keyword and the control passes to the first statement inside the loop. There is another query inside the loop to find out the lowest employee ID in the table, excluding already processed employee's employee ID. After determining the employee ID, a query to retrieve this employee's salary and hire date values is executed. These values are used to determine and calculate the bonus amount for that particular employee. The case statement executes the appropriate when clause based on the service period and calculates the bonus amount. After processing an employee record, the v_emp_count value is decremented by 1 and the exit condition is validated. After processing the last employee record in the table, the value of v_emp_count becomes 0. This makes the exit condition return true, and therefore the control passes to the next statement after end loop. Let's execute this code and check the results. All the employees' bonus entitlements are calculated based on the year of their joining. Shall we proceed to the next type of loop statement, that is while loop? The previous example is modified to use a while loop now. To use a while loop, place the code to be executed repeatedly between while condition loop and end loop keywords. In a while loop, you specify the exit condition at the beginning of the loop, and therefore it's validated before executing any other statement in the loop. Note that if the exit condition returns true in the very first iteration itself, then the code written inside the loop will never get executed. Also, if the variable evaluated in the exit condition is not modified by any statement in the while loop, the loop may never end and get into an infinite loop. Let's execute this code and check the results. Notice that the results remain unaltered with the usage of while loop. The next type of loop is the for loop. The for loop is mainly used when you want to execute a logic for a predefined number of times. You can see the previous code is modified to use for loop now. Notice that the code to be repeatedly executed is placed between for I in 1 v underscore emp underscore count loop and end loop. Here, I is a counter variable implicitly declared when a for loop is used. Therefore, the loop executes until I becomes equal to v underscore emp underscore count. You can also notice that we have not incremented the counter variable anywhere within the code. This is because the counter is automatically incremented with every iteration. You can even have a decrementing counter by using the keyword reverse as after in. Note that executing this code too returns the same result as the previous two examples. You need to follow some rules while using for loops in PLSQL programs like reference the counter only in the loop. It is undefined outside the loop. Do not reference the counter as the target of an assignment. The loop bound should not be null. For further reference on using for loops, click the link given in the YouTube video description. Let's conclude this topic by looking at a few cases where a particular type of loop is more suitable. I want to execute the logic placed inside the loop at least once irrespective of the exit condition. Use a basic loop with the exit condition coded before end loop keyword. I want to evaluate the exit condition at the beginning of the loop itself. Use a while loop. I want to execute the logic placed inside the loop for a fixed number of iterations. Use a for loop. In this video, you should have learned to repeat the execution of a set of PLSQL statements with the help of basic loops, while loops, and for loops. In the next video, you will learn how to implement nested loops. To practice what you learned, solve the assignment posted on OLL course page. Please post your questions, if any, in the course forum whose link is shown here. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day ahead.